Hello everybody, it's Analyze Dave. Welcome back to another video by which I am spamming you these weeks, I know. But there is also a reason for that. There is quite some things happening on the market. And this video is going to be about coin selection. And that's something that I know that so many of you are interested in. And it's very relevant because the first opportunities are back. And I can tell from one of my positions, for instance, the NQAI, ENQAI, that has done like 250% in only few days time. So like absolutely the chances are back, and it's very important to talk about the coin selection. I'm not going to go through the whole portfolio selection. It's a little bit too complicated. I'm just going to focus now my train of thoughts on the meme coins. But since I've just mentioned the ENQAI, and yes, that's one of my positions, or maybe was, because I am slowly actually unloading. I'm just going out. I've already sold some of it after this beautiful pump, because with ENQAI, I am more and more suspicious that the team, like almost everything is just a fraud in crypto. Like most of the altcoins, almost all of them are, okay? Just scams and just lies, manipulation with the price, buybacks, etc., etc., etc. Manipulation with some information about building, pretending to be the builders, like these guys try to pretend. So, and they're all anonymous, by the way, in ENQAI. So that's number one huge red flag, of course. And then when you scroll back to the history, then you look in December, November last year, it really looked like they were already going to rack pool, and then they changed their mind and it quickly came back up. So there are lots of, way too many red flags actually about ENQAI. So like the big idea which it presents, which that project presents, the big idea is obviously big and obviously looks like it has lots of potential, but for me it's just not worth the risk anymore. And there is millions, literally millions of the altcoins. If you don't believe me, if you think that there is 10,000 altcoins because CoinGecko says 10,000, then you're very wrong, because only one platform called Pump.fun, only one platform created 1 million or over 1 million coins, 1 million altcoins, only like in Q2 this year. So only one platform, only one quarter, and over 1 million of the altcoins. So just guess how many altcoins are out there. It's just like only 0.003 or something like that percent of all the altcoins are actually listed on CoinGecko. So never again look at CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap number and never again think that that's how many altcoins or that's how many coins are out there. No. That's not the case. So ENQAI, I just mentioned that for me it's just not worth the risk. There is always another project, and I'm also in some other AI coins. The reason behind why I re-entered this September, basically, I didn't have any AI coins at the start of the September. During the September, I actually bought some AI coins. The reason why is that since the S&P 500 are making new all-time highs, and I think that there is also lots of profits made in Nvidia by people. And I know Nvidia is just some kind of like consolidating. It actually looks like descending wedge the last time I looked at it. So maybe Nvidia is not gonna make new all-time high, maybe not. But I'm still convinced that there is still lots of profits. That there is lots of investors who have lots of profits from Nvidia, and I still like guess or anticipate still some profit, some money to come to tickle, to just rotate from the Nvidia profits exactly into the crypto AI coins. And then we have some biggest ones like the Fed. Yes, I also had that, but I already sold it with some profits, because in some cases, especially with bigger coins, I am very modest with my profit taking. I've decided to play like that because, as I told you in the previous video, and this stands still, like my call, what I see as the most likely for the coming months is new all-time high for Bitcoin, but still not breaking 3 trillion of the all total market cap. And this, I know it comes across as a shocker and it doesn't feel like it. So that's why I play how I play. However, and I also will title this video like, do meme coins, and especially Solana meme coins, do they still have their season? And that's also what I want to talk to you about for the remaining 5 minutes of this video. Let me elaborate, okay? So I keep telling you that the meme coins need to get really destroyed, you know, because they had their season in the spring and everybody came into them. All the influencers started talking about them at the same time. So I started calling these influencers meme clowns. I made presentation about it and I exited in June because I saw that. On top of that, I saw celebrities coming and talking about Solana meme coins. Celebrities, guys, that should be cycle top. Celebrities coming, that should be cycle top. So based on these theories mainly, there is some more reasons, but this is the main. I've been telling you that the meme coins need now have a long way down, and I just keep like, it needs to be longer. It needs to be the next year at earliest, when the meme season happens again, or when the meme coins come back, you know, screaming and just. But I might be wrong with this. This is what I want to discuss with you actually. Like, I see more and more evidence that I actually am wrong in this. Okay, so let me elaborate. There are some people that I call cultists, or I think, and I think even they themselves call that. Like, one of them is, for instance, I follow one of them. He's called on Twitter Murad, Can't Stop Murad or something like that. And he used to be actually very reasonable investor, in my opinion, crypto investor, who had good calls and he had even very good risk management. Like, he would never even go all in. He would always keep some cash on the sidelines in case we got deeper. He wasn't afraid to sell after we went up. This is also very rare that I really like. And all of a sudden, something changed in him this year. Like, somewhere in the spring or around May, he was one of the guys, by the way, who called for a very long sideways Bitcoin movement this year. But something changed in him. He started spamming every single day about mainly Solana meme coins, but also some of Ethereum, but mainly Solana meme coins. And so that's what I say cultist. So he was basically against me because I was calling for just long kind of crash consolidation, and he was calling for continuation all the time. And it looks like he's gonna get it right, because Solana meme coins, many of them, and I'm not talking about WIF, I'm not talking about really cultic meme coins like Giga, like Popcat. Popcat is like the flagship of those of the cultic Solana meme coins. Retardio, Mumu on Solana. I'm talking about these. And they continued breaking all-time high in July. So in July, when already Pepe was very low, you know, when Ethereum was already kind of consolidating, when Bitcoin was just retesting the all-time high, these things were just breaking all-time highs and just making all-time highs. Then came the August flash crash, and then I thought, okay, that's done, that's over. Like, now finally I'm gonna see just these things just to go down from here, only down from here. And then immediately I saw one of these projects, GigaChat, going to the new all-time highs in August. I even mentioned it in my presentation, and I told you that there is always one exception. There is always one anomaly. So everything is on order, everything is fine. One anomaly doesn't change anything, doesn't change my call or my view whatsoever. So okay, what keeps happening since then? Okay, since August. So we were basically just consolidating. In September, we beautifully retested the bottom, even though we didn't make lower low as I was kind of betting on, like 49,000 maybe, you know, because that's what happened the past 2 years. But okay, it can't repeat the very exact pattern. So anyway, what's happening in September with these meme coins? The flagship meme coin, as I call it, flagship meme coin, Popcat, back to all-time highs. at the all-time high. Hasn't broken it yet, but at it. And just coming back to the all-time highs, like maybe it's double top, it can be twin top, which is actually very bearish structure from technical point of view, but I don't know, man. Like, and what about the others? What about like GigaChat obviously had its all-time high in August. It's just my point here, guys. My point, what I told you. And also, by the way, yes, of course, for the disclaimer, I told you a couple of videos ago when I was coming back, majority exposure, like a week ago or a week and something ago. I'm not even remember exactly which day that was. The video is still there. I told you there that I'm also buying some of these meme coins because at the very least they are going to rebound strong, and they are already rebounding strong. Actually, they're already rebounding strong. But when you check the structure, like Mumu on Solana, one of these I have. Like, it held the bull market support band, for instance. It held it. And when it holds it like that, it went to the new all-time highs in July. Then, of course, it went down on the flash crash and everything was on order. Everything seemed like, okay, it's going to die, etc., etc. But it held the bull market support that, and now it rebounds very strong from it. Like, this is actually the pattern of continuation. Bottom line, I have to end this video. I know I'm talking too much. You don't like that, I know. You like just short time, you just want to hear how to get rich quick, I know. But also I would like to think a little bit better of you because you're my audience and there is not that many of you, just a couple of tens, like 40, etc. And I would like to think, and actually I even think that because I know some of you, because we've been interacting, together. And you are actually not the kind of people you are actually the kind of people who understand that the get rich fast mentality is wrong. That's a big illusion. So maybe these longer videos are not so bad for you, but my main point is, maybe the cultists will have it wrong, will have it right. Sorry. Maybe the cultists will have it right. And maybe the Solana meme season, at least the Solana meme season, if not the total meme season, but let's just talk about Solana because there I see the projects the closest to the breaking the new all-time highs, including one that already did. That maybe this actually still continues. Don't ask me how is that possible. It should not be possible. It should not be happening. It should not be. But even the fact that the celebrities came in at the end of May, start of June, and still these things kept peaking, new all-time highs breaking in July. Even that is something like already telling, like the celebrities coming and promoting Solana meme coins. That should be the very top, the very peak. That should be the very weak, And so when you have like a month and a half later and still new all-time highs, that's already kind of invalidating a little bit. So I am going to definitely keep an eyes on the meme coins, on what they do, and look more evidence to know if the cultists will get it right. Because if they do, if the cultists have it right, and if we will see continuation of Solana meme season, then that's superior when it comes to returns, are superior opportunities to everything else. Superior. Of course, there can be some kind of liquidity flow system where again we will still see some other field of crypto go up first, and then the liquidity goes somewhere else, and then somewhere else, and then somewhere else. So of course also this can be the case, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Solana meme coins. That's one of the main points of this video.